live patching, and we can minimize that way our operational disruptions. We also have redundant and load balancing at the edge. It supports also Entra ID. It has a CM integration for East and West ransomware, and additional, we have an AVI load balancer, and also it supports dual DPUs. This feature gives us the ability and provides us high availability with active and standby DPUs, and those workloads can be easily move from the one to other if something happens to the first DPU, or it will aggregate those two DPUs and give us a better bandwidth in order to utilize our networking throughput. It has vSAN data protection, and of course, there is on-premise NDR for threat tracking. Okay, so if you need to start from something, and in order to build your VSF environment, this is the planning and preparation workbook where you want to start, because it's a Microsoft Excel workbook that gathers all their inputs and in order to bring up your VCF, your VI workloads, or your management workloads. And of course, you can use VMware Area Lifecycle Suite. It provides you also guidance for other additional components like network, like Active Directory, IP addressing. This is something that could be added to your VC environment later. VCF validated solution, you have to learn about that because they are well architected, technically validated implementation built from VMware and VMware partners, and they are designed to help us and build some secure and performing efficient infrastructure using VCF. Each of those solutions contains a detailed design implementation and operational guide about identity, developer-ready infrastructure, health report and monitoring. It is divided into two major categories. The one that concerns about on-premise validated solutions, and the other I will show you later. So we have Identity Access Manager, we have developer-ready infrastructure, we have health reporting and monitoring solutions. There are intelligent logging analytics, there is intelligent logging and analytics, there is intelligent operation management, there is intelligent network visibility. The one that you should try to find out is the private cloud automation, because private cloud is something that everybody must use. You can implement modern modern cloud automation, let's say, platform that way. And the second is the site protection and disaster recovery. That way you can customize a two-instance SDDC. If you have, let's say, two major positions with data center into your company, then with the help of VMware Live Site Recovery Manager, you can have a DR. You can also have advanced load balancing with the use of NSX advanced load balancing. The second, let's say, pillar, it's hybrid cloud solutions where you can have a cloud-based workload protection, where you can have cloud-based ransomware recovery with the help of, with the help of VMware also Live Cyber Recovery Manager. you can protect your workloads, and also you can have close cloud mobility. Using VMware ESXi, you can create cross-cloud mobility between workloads from your existing VCF to your other VCF, or from VCF to any cloud that you have. SDDC Manager automates and the implementation task for some design decision. But for the rest, we must perform our implementation manually. So in order to provide faster and easy ways and automate all those designs, there are Microsoft PowerShell's command lines using open source module in order to complete those procedures. In each, you can use it in each SDDC component user interface with the values that you have previously provided from VCF planning and preparation workbook. You can use and reuse these commands by replacing those values with the ones of VCF planning and preparation workbook. The QR code is taking you to the PowerShell module. Let's stop for a minute. Thanks. So, let's say you are trying to build up or at the updates or something else where you are working with your VCF environment, you have some issues. There is a source utility. This is a command line tool that can help you run health checks that can use to run health checks and collect logs from VCF, including components, including services, and the other tasks. You can also run source utility direct from the VMware Cloud Builder, so you can generate a support bundle in order to help you debug bring up, let's say when you want to bring up a VCF and you're trying through the VMware Cloud Builder, you can generate a support bundle and help you debug these faults. There is also the VCF diagnostic tool, which is a multi-product diagnostic tool where you can run directly to the vCenter server, and it executes a series of checks on the system and creates user-friendly reports with pass, fail, and warn results. And you can also provide information messages from certain areas where you will detect your inconsistency more easily. It's a read-only tool. It doesn't write or making any changes to your environment. It's only adding the output of those logs into some log bundles. There are no password recorded. This is if you want to ask why and how can I make, there are no password recorded. And the new VDD2 utility, it's rebuilt it, let's say, to evolve from a simple, it was, let's say, a Python script-based simple utility, and now it's a Python-based health reporting framework. Okay. Now you can perform, so let's say you have already an older version of VCF. Upgrading VMware Cloud Foundation is easy because if you have 4.5, sorry, this is an old slide, okay. You can make a skip level upgrade to VCF 5.2, and but if your environment is earlier than 4.5, you must upgrade the management domain and your VI workload domains, and after that, into a version from 4.5 or later, and then upgrade it to 5.2. The first step is to download the bundles to the SDDC component, and when all the bundles are available there, then you must first upgrade your management domain and afterward your VI workloads domain. VCF trainings also gives dedicated knowledge into design. So if you want to play a little bit with VCF, then you can have VMware hands-on lab, and there is a notable and impressive VCF documentations. And you have to check also VCF communities, because they can bring you and can give you more solution about your problem. I think the next line is the next slide. It's the most important for all of us. Doing training and development directly into a VCF instance, it's very dangerous. So it is important for us, let's say, to have, as I'm calling it, a playground where you can safely test any changes you want to make into your VCF environment. It provides an easily way with deployed nested VCF labs. From my point of view, if you have, let's say, 10 servers, hardware servers, you have to dedicate 9 of those to your production and give the one for Holodeck in order for that way to play, because that way you can mimic all your production environment there, and although it doesn't need to be in that scale like 9 server, it's only need to have architecture and design, let's say, equality. So this is something that is very important for us also, because everybody knows that VCF licensing is a little bit. This is a PowerShell command script created by VMware and help users to make, let's say, a simulation and determine the subscription license that they need for VCF and VVF and vSAN environment. This is my last slide. I would like for you to know that please take your survey in order if you want me to present again in VMware Explorer. Also provide some information to your friends and socializes. I am Konstantinos Kamnais. I would like to thank you. If there is any question that is needed, please make it. I will be here. I will be in the VMAC booth, and any answers I will be delighted to make for your questions. Thank you very much.